Alright, it's tree planting day. We're going to get these chestnuts in the ground. I dropped off, or I went over to my friends at Ed Chardulo's there, which is in Mount Hope. Picked me up some of this Pro Mix here. It was basically 40 bucks a pop. Came out to $90 with taxes. So I like using this stuff when I'm putting the trees in, because it just has all the mycorrhizal in it. But anyways, I got my bush cutter here because I definitely got to do another trimming here, because we're gonna start working on this back corner here and really get the chestnuts in there working where they need to be. And then what we'll do is eventually I'll start bringing them this way, and then we'll go up the tree line here, and we'll have them all down here for now. I'm going to add them all around the property too eventually, but let's get started on just this project. Alright, the holes are dug. I'm sweating like a dog. I got 5 holes. Now it's time to put in. I'm going to put my my graft up close so I can get at it more often, and just so I can see it better. So first a little of the Pro Mix on the bottom, tamp it down a little bit. Now we're just going to pull the pot out and fill it in the rest of the way, and I'm going to mound it a bit. And then I have this, we have this hay that didn't work out for the cows. There's no nutrition in it, they won't eat it. So we use it as straw and we'll bed it down. Alright, all 5 are in the ground. All they need now is a good soak. And I need to do that now. Well, I should do it now, or in an hour. I'm gonna go cool off for a little bit, get a drink of water. But now I got some chestnuts growing right where I wanted them to. So, I'm happy about that. I'm still working on some water solutions. Right now I've dug a little bit of a reservoir in the creek that has a slow run, and that's why my pump is kind of intermittent. But we'll get these kind of watered up for now, and then we'll work on a better solution later. So this is how I get up here and I do this. I get up in to each one, and I have to clamp off both sides because I only have 2 of the cradles here that I made. And then I get up here and I weld, and I just put a board here so I have something to lean on and maybe sit on. So I'm not really going to show doing it because I don't think you like to see the flash and ever, but I'll definitely show when it's done. And I'm going to try and get as much done as I can today and tomorrow. It's a long weekend. So let's get started, get this project finished. Well, I just thought I'd stop by and see how my cucumbers are doing. Looks like I'm going to have to pick a couple of these. They're a little small, but they're not going to get much bigger, I don't think. I'm going to take a couple of these. Oh, I see a red tomato over there. Definitely want to get over there and grab that. These tomatoes are absolutely to die for. Oh, it looks like it's got some rot on it. Bummer. Oh well, let's get some cucumbers. Looks like the beets are going to be ready to pick this weekend, and maybe a few carrots. Okay, so it's the last day of the long weekend. It's Monday, it's early morning, and what I'm going to do here is about 2 weeks ago I had put these runners of these discounted strawberries here into these pots, and they've totally taken. So I'm just going to cut the cord, and I got a couple more runners, and I'm just going to keep duplicating these until I can get enough of them that I can have enough for next year. So that's what I'm going to do. Unfortunately, this one here was an accident. The Juneberry actually did it on its own. It totally just fell into that pot and then duplicated itself. So I got a Brassenberry and a Juneberry in there. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm just going to cut the cord, and then I'm going to make up some pot. Easy peasy. You can cut some strawberries there. That's why I like these Brassenberries. They come in early August, so end of July. So I'm still getting berries on them. So I started off with 8 strawberry. That was the 2 Brassenberries, and I had 6 of the Juneberry. Actually, I think I only had 6, but either way, I have 20 now. So I've gotten, you know, almost triple what I started with. So, and it's so simple. You just push that runner into the dirt and let it go. In 2 weeks, it'll be solid to let go. So that's what I did. I'm even getting runners off my runners. This is my mom's beautiful flower. I love this one. I forget the name of it. There's another one over here. This is our front garden at the patio. But here, right here, I have these Egyptian these are the Jerusalem artichokes. And I got to get them in the ground because they're just too big for these pots. So we're going to take them down and find a good spot for them. Right down by my water tower here, I decided to throw these Jerusalem artichokes on each corner here, and use some of my compost to plant them in there. So I'm just going to give them a good water, and then I'm going to put some hay or straw. I kind of have hay now. It's this bad hay that my dad ended up picking up that the cows won't eat, but works just the same. So we'll do that, get you another picture, and then we'll move on to our next little issue, which I have down at my plum tree. And you come on down, see what we're doing. Yeah, just threw some hay on there. It is hay, not straw, but it kind of looks like straw, doesn't it? It's pretty horrible, whatever it is. But yeah, I matted it down good. It's supposed to rain later on today. Hopefully I will get good soap, but 3 millimeters isn't a lot. Like that squash, it's about the size of my fist, but it's the only one I got here. I got a few more, but they're a lot smaller, but I'm just letting them go, and I'm getting a lot of action on these acorn squash. I even have a small spaghetti squash starting over there. I do have peppers, but again, they're just small, and I do have to pick the beets. Well, these beets are ready. Just pull a couple of them out. You can see how they're definitely ready. All the right size. But they did well. They do well in the drought. They do well with getting little water. The peppers, however, do not. They definitely need irrigation and or a water supply. These acorn squashes, though, they seem to just do well. I think I got another little acorn in there. Nice one. They're coming along well without doing anything. They're just so overgrown. And yeah, I'm definitely going to be thinking about doing them again next year. So let's pick out all these beets and I'll show you my score. There's my beet haul, and I was lucky enough to get 2 cucumbers. I got about 4 or 5 yesterday, or the other day, and they were pretty good. They could use a lot more water, but I'm not knocking them. They're pretty good. So my beautiful Santa Rosa plum has been broken. So I'm just gonna lop it right off, right at the base. we're gonna get it off right at the base. As you can see, there's some damage here. So start again. Let's see how it goes. Okay, so I lied. I didn't go all the way down. I wanted to keep some of this growth that was still here, so I have something to work with next year when I need to prune it. But all in all, I just had one of these plums. This is the Santa Rosa. They're not even close to being ready, but it was yummy. So what I did with the branch though is I just chopped it up, chop and drop, right?